Ahoy hoy, everybody! How's it going? Happy Friday! Look at me. I've got my headphones in already, like I'm ready to have our guest on very soon, which I actually am going to have on very soon. But I wanted to say welcome everybody. You'll notice if you're just tuning in, you'll notice that Richard is not here today. And that is because he is out on a job, but he gets back later this afternoon, maybe this evening. We'll see how it goes. But he will be back soon, and he will be here on Sunday. But all week, I have had the pleasure of having several guest hosts that have been incredible. So Monday's show, we had Christopher Coster, who gave us a fantastic intro to Bricklink Studio, which I've been actually building a lot of using lately because I've got this commission I'm working on, so I've been using it a lot. And oh man, I learned so many shortcuts from him. It was amazing. Then Wednesday we had Blair Archer was here, which was awesome, and we talked about lots of things about Lego and about Lego education and how he and I both are Lego educators and how different our programs are and things that we've reflected on and noticed. And so that was a lot of fun. So you might want to check that one out as well. I've got my glasses close by. I just want to show you that for some reason this morning I didn't get to print out the explanations until the end, and like right before we went on. And for some reason it printed it out in like 6-point type, so I'm gonna have to use my glasses very much today. So I'll be doing that. Golly, let's say hello. Let's see who's here right now in the chat. Who's chatting up? We got Albert Lee is here, Alex23, Aubrey Kovach, Brickanista, how's it going, Naomi? Chris Sir Separator Chalice. Oh, you're a sir now. Well, he's been recognized by the Queen, apparently. Cornado. Oh, Cowboy Cornado. Where's the cowboy? You'll always be Cowboy Cornado to me, though. Ahoy, howdy. Darren Siegfried is here. Debo Bricks, a.k.a. Don Brickles. Fabufan MKE. Hooded One. John Luttrell. Johnny Cat. Hi, Johnny. Matthew Builds Bricks, Minifig Chick, Monica Berry, and Moto. I love that little list. Ms. Slow Brickta, how's it going? Osorg is here. Rob Ketcherside, Shane Levan, the Brick Orphanage, the Hornburgers. Ahoy hoy, Hornburgers. Let me see. Oh, that's TrickyBricks. That's us. Zach Martinez is here, and of course, Zarakino Kim. So awesome. So excited to have everybody here today. And I'm even more excited for our very special guest today who's going to help me go through the slideshow. Now I think we've had one other guest on with a slideshow before, and I believe that was Jermaine from Lego Masters. He came on and helped look at our slideshow for the Mechs challenge, which was amazing. So is this the right ear? I have to make sure. I never wear headphones, so I don't know if I'm like putting it in the right ear or not. It says I am. Oh, jeez. I'll learn to read one of these days. All right, everybody. Please welcome to the show, Llano River Blue. Hi, Llano.
Ahoy.
I'm sure you all know Llano from her amazing work on the show and the amazing tutorial that we got on how to get started with stop action animation. How are you? How's it going? Oh, it says Blair. You're not Blair. You're Llano. See, this is the thing. I got all caught up in something this morning and I didn't finish getting everything set up. This is what happens when Richard's not here. I'm just saying this is how it goes. There we go. Look at that. There's your name.
Look at that.
Sorry about that. So, gosh, we're so excited to have you here. Are you working on anything, any work on new projects lately?
Mostly just organizing.
I understand. I have to say, I was talking about using Studio. And, I've used it before in the past for a couple of things that I was working on, but I have to say, I was just really, really impressed by, or what really impressed me this time was how much faster it made my design process.
Yeah.
Yeah, because so often, especially when you're working on a commission, but so often, we build by like, oh, okay, now I got to go find this piece. Now I got to go. And I will spend sometimes 10 or 15 minutes like digging through a box trying to find that one thing when all I have to do is just type the name in Studio and then it's all right there for me.
Yeah.
Um,
I like that tip. I just watched the beginning. I haven't watched the whole studio, but I've been wanting to get into that, and I love the tip of like just import a set and build it. So I think
Yeah, that's something I never would have thought of, and I wish I would have. I wish I would have had that tip when I was starting out, because I think it would have made would have made the learning curve much lower. I'll say that. Um, but I have to say, oh, Moto says it kicked off an animation last night in studio. I stopped it because it had 7,000 hours remaining. Oh man, yes,
wow.
absolutely. But and for me, and like being here by myself this week, it's been great because I didn't have all the cleanup afterwards, right? Like I didn't have to clean everything up. Um, there is I didn't have to search for parts. It just really streamlined the whole thing, and it also, of course, is going to be it's also going to, of course, be helpful when I get to the building process to already know what I need. Then I just go to my bins, I pull exactly the pieces that I want. So, yeah. Anyway,
Um,
I'm now gushing over.
Minifig Chick said my audio's a bit low. I just moved my microphone closer so now you can see it in frame, but hopefully that's a little better.
That's okay. I turned you up as well, so
Oh, thank you.
I think we're doing all right. All right.
Doesn't
So,
this microphone totally just look like one of those joystick pieces?
it does. It also it does. It also makes me think of like Bob Barker. It's like a total like skinny
Right.
host microphone. And actually, when we were doing Brick Trivia Showdown, one of the things we wanted to do was we were all going to build those super skinny microphones like out of Lego, and then we got so caught up with actually putting the show together that we
Sounds
didn't
like a
end up
lot of
doing it.
pieces falling on the floor and having to be rebuilt throughout the show.
I know exactly. Oh no! Oh no! Yeah, and I'm actually so I know this is going to be very controversial, but I actually had like when I spoke to my to the person I'm doing the commission for, I was like, "So, how do you feel about glue?" And
Oh, right.
he was like, "Is that a thing?" And I was like, "Oh, good, okay." I was like, "Yes, it can be," but I feel like for commissions, it's
Yeah.
important. If you're gonna be
Yeah.
mailing stuff, and this is something that I know, like it's all his proposal stuff, right? So I made a ring box, which was really fun to design. I
Oh,
made a little mosaic that says "Will you marry me?" It's gonna be in a Lego box that she's gonna open, which is super cute. And then I'm doing 4 little vignettes of scenes from their relationship over time, and it's been really sweet. But he's like, we're not gonna take this apart for parts. So
right.
he's like, this is
Yeah.
gonna be with us for the rest of our lives. And I was like, well, there you go. If you need, and it was like when I did the thing for Google, I glued it together. I mean, and especially when you get to a point where people other than you are going to be moving it around. Right?
Especially if it's being shipped somewhere. I think that makes a lot of sense.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, I didn't do glue for my Comic-Con pieces for Lego because at the time I used almost everything I had, and man, it arrived shattered and they had to have a professional put it back together. I had taken all these photos that I had to send them, and oh my goodness.
When you say a professional put it back together, I'm just imagining like a medical room of like 2x2.
Yeah, it was kind of like that. It was actually put together by a master builder in the Lego build shop in Connecticut, which was funny because and I mean I just know that's the way that it had to be. But the what ended up happening was I in California, mailed my pieces to Connecticut, where they then had to put them back together, add some glue, and then mail them back out to California to Comic-Con. I know, it was like this whole. So they traveled across the country twice. Well, actually, I think it ended up like four or five times because I sent it to them, they sent it to San Diego, it went back to them, and then they sent it back to me. So four times it crossed the country. Those were some well-traveled bricks, I gotta say. Okay, so let's see. So we have pins today. I know you have a pin too, Llano. So you want to go ahead and show your pin, and then I'll get mine ready. So
Yeah.
I'm gonna put you on big screen. There you go.
Most of my pins are pirate pins. I do have some Toy Story pins too. Those are my two genres of Disney pins. So this is like,
Ooh, I like.
There's like little hibiscus flowers, rhinestone eyes, and it says "A Pirate's Life for Me."
Oh my goodness! I can tell you right now that Minifig Chick is on the web right now looking that up about where she can get it.
I know. I love that there's some common pirate crew and Tricky Lug.
Oh yeah, oh absolutely. She's definitely she is a big pirate fan. We were there on her birthday in January. Gosh, that seems so long ago. And I have some great video, not only of an awesome Disney employee singing happy birthday to her on the street, but and she came on her birthday in her pirate drag, which was awesome. And then I have great video of her with, so they have the characters that walk around and stuff. So now they have a character of the lady pirate from the ride.
Wow.
We Wants the Redhead, that one, but now she's a pirate instead of a lady, just like a regular lady. She's a lady pirate, and they had somebody dressed up like her walking around, and I have great video of Minifig Chick and Red is her name, big surprise, having a great conversation. It was pretty hilarious, I gotta say. All right, let's see what I've got. Do I have and that whole time that was just your reactions to me, which was pretty hilarious. Hey, they've seen enough of me. They can see they're welcome to look at a much prettier face than mine for a little while. All right, let's see what I've got here. I'm just dumped all of my pins out on the table because I must confess, I got this little thing for Richard. Oh, look, here, I will be in theme too. I know I've worn this before, but here is my peg leg parrot pirate.
Nice.
Let's go ahead and stay. I'll stay in theme with you today. Okay, here we go. All right, so what? Well, now we don't do stickers usually today. Although, did you have a sticker prepared? If so, you are welcome to.
Got something here. Sure, I can be brief.
Oh no! I've got Thing from the Crypt, but also stickers are awesome. So we'll do both. It's sticker time, everyone. All right, show us what you got, Llano.
All right, so with that last build challenge, I did all those arcade cabinet pieces.
Yeah.
And seen the sticker sheets from those.
Ooh.
But what I love, you get the little control panel that I think is 2x3, 2x4, probably 2x4.
Looks like a 2x4, yeah.
Yeah. But then if you want to customize it, you also get all of these little 1x1 and 1x2 decals. And the best thing about this red one is you get coral Space Invaders.
What?
So that comes in different colors. And then also, if you wanted to cut out these little 2x2 round things, it's actually the size of a coral 2x2 round. So.
Oh, very nice. Oh, wait, there's a coral 2x2 round tile?
Yeah, that comes in the pop-up party bus.
Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Okay, that's a thing. Unfortunately, I don't have coral on here right now for us, but coral. Oh my goodness. Okay, So now, okay, so we've done stickers, and now it's time for this other thing that is seemingly not working. Oh, that's right. That happened when my my buttons got all out of alignment. Now I'm gonna have to do it here. It's the thing from the crypt. Now I've got again. I've shown this before, but it was a long time ago. Um, so I'm pulling this one out again. I have other good stuff too, but um, this was close at hand, and like I mentioned, I was a little behind this morning, and now it's a little worse for wear, unfortunately. But I have the original Star Wars. What does it say? Mini action figure case. Yeah, mini action figure collector's case. It's got the great illustration on the front. You can see the plastic is coming off of here. But what's even better, check it out. Ahoy hoy the Mowgli, welcome back. How's it going? Check this out. It's got the figures. Not all of them, but it has a lot of the figures in here. And there are 2 trays. And they're all labeled, by the way, so you know which ones you're supposed to put in. Now, this one doesn't have as many in it, but this does have a couple of cool droids. Right. So, yeah, pretty cool. Now, unfortunately, this little walking droid is in Boba Fett's place. I wish we had Boba Fett. And this is R5D4, because everybody remembers him. All right. But yeah, there's some really cool stuff in here, and I wanted to show you if you haven't seen these before. So here's Luke, and he's still got his little plastic cape thing on, and they had lightsabers in them, and there you can see there's a little handle on the bottom of his arm, and then when you push that, and you have to make the sound when it goes out. So that was pretty cool. Yeah, I got here's Obi-Wan is here, and of course my favorite, Princess Leia. That's pretty awesome, gotta say. Can we get her in focus? There she is. Her little outfit on. Oh, and of course, the gayest robot in space. I mean, come on. C-3PO. Yeah, I got Darth Vader in here. Got a couple of Jawas, which are cool. They look really creepy without their hoods on. Their heads are like a matchstick. I got a sand person here. So yeah. Oh look, the sand person's crazy little weapon is even in here. So there you go. Thing from the crypt. Star Wars figures. They've even got some blasters in here, and yeah. So there we go. And look, oh yeah, I just wanted you to notice that Lego isn't the only white plastic that yellows over the years. Look at this Stormtrooper. That is one yellowy Stormtrooper, I gotta say. I don't even know if those are worth anything anymore. And if you haven't seen there's a show called The Toys That Made Us on Netflix, which is really fun. It's like a little documentary. And I know I say this every time, but the worst opening credits animation ever. Oh, so terrible. But they do a lot of fascinating histories of different toys, and the Star Wars toys is one of them. And I know it's a pretty famous story now, but it's a really interesting take on licensing and how things get licensed and toys get made and all that kind of stuff. So,
I love that show.
Yeah, it's just really fun. I really like the Masters of the Universe one was really interesting as well, and the Gem and the Holograms one was great too. And I especially loved the woman that they interviewed with the Gem thing, because there was some like battle going on between like Barbie and the people who were making Gem, and they were trying to like pump out a larger size doll in time for a holiday. It was really bonkers. Oh, you know what? There's another really fascinating while we're talking about toy documentaries. There's a really fascinating one called Tiny Shoulders, and it's a Barbie, like the Barbie story.
Interesting.
And it was really fascinating, actually, talking about all the, because they, of course, they covered everything, which is great, and like all of the, the troublesome parts and the body issues and all that stuff that they covered. It was pretty fascinating, and I will say one of the things I discovered that I didn't know before. Oh, what's that? Oh, there you go. What I didn't know before was that a lot of the reason that Barbie's proportions are the way that they are is seam allowances, because the clothes are so tiny that when you fold fabric over, it creates thickness, right? And when you're talking about, the fabric for Barbie clothes is no different than the fabric that we wear as clothes, but on a little tiny little miniature figure, they have to make up for the fact that that the seams are like that way, and to give her that like crazy figure, just like the Jawa, right? Like the
I love the Jawa cloaks, yeah.
Yeah, I mean, look, like his head is like a peanut like in here, but when he's got the hood on, it's like totally fine. But I just found that really fascinating.
Yeah,
And
I love toy history. Just a quick shout out. One of my favorite YouTube channels is Toy Galaxy. I don't know if anyone watches them, but they do a lot of like obscure 80s, 90s toy line histories. And it's just one guy talking to camera, but has a great producer and editor. Toy Galaxy, if people like that kind of
thing. Excuse me. The Jawa cape is expensive. Oh goodness. Well, good. I'll hold on to that for a little longer.
Stuff in the chat about your Luke's lightsaber looking like it was in very good condition.
It is actually. Both. I will say. Let me see. I've got. So Darth Vader's, his is still intact, right? It's a little bent, but and Luke's is still intact. Unfortunately, Obi-Wan, the little teensy tip came off. It still works, like, but it just doesn't have that weird extra tip, which I'm sure is the thing that falls off all the time. Because I always thought it was funny. Because like, why does he have a magic wand?
He's got they are space wizards, right?
It's true. Oh my goodness. Yeah, I was very fortunate for those are still around. But anyway, all right. Well, that was a rabbit hole, as always.
Lots of Star Wars fans in the chat, it looks like.
What'd you say?
It looks like there's a lot of Star Wars fans in the chat.
Yes. Oh my goodness. Yeah, the Kenner stuff. Wow. And that was the crazy thing about the Kenner thing. And if you've seen, I know you've probably seen the documentary, but the fact that they didn't actually have the toys ready for Christmas. And so they basically sold people that like took their money and then sent them like a little thing that was like, these are the things you will be getting in a few months when we finally get these done.
I mean, I know as a kid, I gave a lot of IOUs as Christmas presents.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, I did that too. For sure. But oh my goodness. All right. Well, how about we move on to some awesome slides.
Yes.
Shall we do that?
Yeah.
All right. Let us move on over here to the slideshow. How do I do that? There we go. Slides.
Yeah, architecture is not something that I gravitate toward. So
what is?
Like architecture and making buildings.
Oh, yeah.
When you give a challenge that's like not something I would have chosen to do.
Yeah.
What about I know there's people that are very good at it, and also some people pushing themselves in new directions. I'm excited.
Right. Well, but I mean, that's what makes it a challenge, right? Like, yeah. If it's something that you're, I mean, I'll say I've learned more about building Lego by building things I wasn't comfortable with building than I am with things I'm comfortable building. Absolutely. Okay. Let me get my glasses so I can. Well, I may need a magnifying glass. What did I do with my glasses? Oh, there we go. I'm just glad they weren't on my head, because that would have been embarrassing.
Amper ups.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Amper up. Almost always first because A, which is awesome. All right. This is from Amper Up, The Town of Binder, based off the book series I am writing. It means so much to me, despite being fictional, because my book series in progress is keeping me happy and sane in these crazy times. That's awesome. And how creative to take something that you are working on in another part of your life and infusing it into this other piece of art that's part of your life.
Yeah, it looks like a street with like different houses on a block.
Yeah, yeah,
Yeah.
it's really yeah, exactly. Like houses on a block, and
Colorful house.
yeah, I love the purple house. It makes me. Somebody said it's got a Brickworm says it's got a bit of a Stepford vibe to me. Well, it's like yeah, well, it's very like that suburban, all that. It makes me think of it makes me think of that. It makes me think of A Wrinkle in Time, where they go to that planet where all of the houses are like. I love it, and I love the colorful house. It almost makes me think of like reverse Edward Scissorhands neighborhood.
Yeah, it definitely. I can see the opening shot with the Danny Elfman soundtrack.
Right? It's so good. Identical houses with identical cars, and that one out of place. Yeah, it's just really, it's really really fun.
Yeah, nice job.
Awesome. Oh, that's where the main character lives, is in the in the purple house, as it should be. Um, okay, let's see what we got here. Oh, I like this. These are some good colors. Um, this is from Avernus Workshop. It says, "I don't have a building that means something to me, so here's a building that represents me," which was part of the challenge. It's an expansion of the 8x8 Sig Fig Vignette Challenge, as well as a build I made for a LEGO Ideas contest. A house on an alien planet with a garage, laboratory, and living quarters underground. There are a lot of missing details, but it didn't fall over when I stacked all the rooms together, so I'll take it. Absolutely. Um, I love this. I love the trees made out of the 2x2 discs. Like that's so smart. I love the pink ground. It's really really great. And that bubble window. What do you think, Yano?
Obviously, I love the color scheme.
Yes.
And yeah, the I have a handful of those turquoise rounds that I got from Pick a Brick. That's a great use for trees. I haven't seen that done like that.
Yeah, it's really cool. I've seen some micro trees done like that, but never like to this extent. And I just love the colors, and I also love the pink windows on the side at the like on the bottom part on the left. There's like all of those little pink windows. So good.
Yeah, that's really good.
Oh, and here we get another view. Oh, look, there's tons underneath. That's so cool. I really like
Oh wow.
especially the very bottom floor. So fun. I love it. Wow, so many floors. And is that a vehicle on the second floor? Like on the second floor? Oh yeah, he did say there was a garage, right? There's a garage. Um, very cool.
And the tiling on the bottom floor in particular is really cool too.
Yeah. Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. This is super cool. All right. And I think there's one more. Oh, look, and this is like all the floors separately. Wow, look at all that tiling. Oh, my fingers hurt just looking at it. I especially love the floor treatment on the lime green one in the lower right. Um,
Definitely.
it's really, really cool.
Yeah,
Nice.
an Instagram post of the tiling. I didn't realize it was going to be a whole. So,
Yeah, really nice. Awesome. Thanks, Remy. That's great. Okay, I know who this one is. So this is from Brickanista. Batmanda, one of my new favorite characters. Batmanda and Chubbin, one of my other new favorite characters. Um, at the pier. This is an homage to San Francisco's Pier 39, a work in progress. My additional seals and other parts didn't arrive in time. Oh, I understand that. Oh my goodness. And it looks like there are several photos. So let's take a look. I see a holiday tree. Looks like, oh, that's awesome. I love this shot. The shot of someone taking a picture. It's just really good. I love it.
I actually worked on Pier 39 for years.
Did you?
Yeah, I sold sea salt by the seashore. So I totally recognizable. And that when they bring in the big Christmas tree was obviously a big spectacle. So
Yeah. Oh, that's
very
awesome. That's awesome. All right. Oh, and here's the whole thing. Oh, it's so great. I love it. I love the shop and the whole the plaza and all. This is great.
and the lime green boat. I want to go on that boat tour.
I know, right? And it looks like brick built sails. Let me enlarge this a little bit because I want to get a little bit of a better look at some of these. Oh, the ice cream shop. Oh, I recognize that. Right.
Yeah, it's all so accurate.
Yeah, it's really perfect. Nicely done. Nicely done. Oh, and it looks like it's even done on at modular scale with the sidewalks because those are definitely like the modular style sidewalks. Oh, that's the boat from the mashup challenge. Right. Oh, right. Wow,
Oh,
I'm so jealous of y'all who get to like keep all of your things afterwards. We always have to take everything apart. Otherwise, it takes over. Um, Very cool. And I have to mention, I did not unfortunately get to participate in this week's challenge because I've been working on the aforementioned um, uh, commission, which is fun, but didn't really leave me time to do much of anything else.
I feel like we were probably all inspired by your Empire Theater already.
Oh, good. That can be my entrance, or my entry. All right, this is from this is from Brickman Mosaics Art. It says, "Welcome, foolish mortals. I have built this massive Lego Disney-inspired attraction of Walt Disney's beloved ride, the Haunted Mansion." Yes. Well, we are huge Haunted Mansion fans. I know, Brickman, you're a little newer to the stream, but I am obsessed with the Haunted Mansion, and you can probably see right there behind me that I'm pointing at is a framed uh, print of the stretching portrait of the girl with the umbrella over top of the alligator, and then above that is a gift from Minifig Chick and Paint Pusher, and that is Mickey, Minnie, uh, Goofy, and Daisy Duck as the four stretching portraits as well. And I also have a huge poster of the ride. So yeah, this is awesome. And I see all of the like I see also so there's the endless hallway with the candelabra floating in it, right? And the hallway with all the doors and the night that kind of rocks back and forth. Did you know that I don't know if they still do it, but during Halloween time in the parks, they will sometimes replace that with a person in a costume.
Replace what? The night?
The night with a
Oh,
person in a
that's fine.
costume, and they'll jump out at people, and it freaks people out, which I'm sure. And so there's that the clock hallway with the around, and then there's the attic at the top. Oh look! Oh man, I don't know. Hang on, I know there's another picture. Oh my goodness. Okay, I got to pull this one close up though first because there's one of my favorite pieces. The Hatbox Ghost is right there. And Hatbox Ghost is a legend because for a long time, that was originally something that was going to appear in the Haunted Mansion, the Hatbox Ghost, and then didn't because they were afraid it was going to be too scary. And then they ended up in the last years. It's been this like legend for so long. They've actually added it in, and it's a guy with a tall top hat holding a hat box, and his head disappears and then reappears inside the
Oh,
box.
that
Um,
sounds fair, yeah.
yeah, it's pretty cool.
Years since Disneyland, but
Yeah, but yeah, so glad you used that legendary that legendary figure in there. That's awesome. All right, and then here's the ballroom scene, one of my very favorite scenes from the ride. This the ballroom with the dancers and there's the table with the cake on it and the organ. Oh yeah, and there's even he's even got the little balcony on there where there's the two portraits that do like a duel. That's really great, and of course the skeleton from the top. And let's pull in a little bit closer. Oh, right, and that's like the bride, I think, with the candle, right? There's the bride character in the attic, and actually in the French one, she is the focus of the entire ride.
Huh.
I love this, and I, by the way, love the color choices. I
Yeah.
love the purple and pink and tan together on the walls. Really great. Excellent work.
Yeah.
Congratulations. And I think this is actually the first time that Brickman Mosaics Art has ever submitted anything for our challenge. So fantastic. Very
Very
good.
ambitious.
Very what?
Ambitious.
Yes. Oh, extremely, extremely ambitious. And I love it. It's perfect. All right. This is from Brickworm. My meaningful place is more of a time and a painting. For the bicentennial 45 years ago, my mom painted a U.S. flag in the shape of the continental United States. Not happy with the usual truncation of the flag, she crafted an undulating flag where the waves fit into the geography. That painting was one of my favorites. I reproduced it here in a Lego mosaic. That is fantastic, Brickworm. And there's the painting. It's so it's such a great painting. It's so cleverly done, and then you did a perfect recreation. I'm so impressed, and of course this was this challenge was all about doing something that was meaningful to you, and I love hearing the stories behind what is meaningful to people and why they decided to build that. So fantastic, really really nicely done.
I love the depth that you get with the coral and the dark red, and there's like some magenta, some light pink. Like there's so many shades, and it really creates that sense. And it looks like the painting is watercolor, maybe, or you really get that sense of.
Yeah, it's beautiful, and coral. But I've been waiting for that. I was hoping coral would come up
Am I
again.
supposed to pop that up?
Yeah, exactly, coral.
I'll have those at the ready.
But yeah, I know they look very similar, right? But that's actually the painting, and then the other one was the Lego version. Very nice, very nice. Um, Ms. Slubrichta says, I love this. It's making me cry. I miss mom. They're sisters, P.S. And I love it here, and I didn't read it, but it says in here from Brickworm, I've reproduced it here on a Lego mosaic and probably made my sister cry. She nailed it. It was like already in here. That's awesome. Okay. So this is the next one, but as Wilfred reminds me, it is that special time of the day. So let's do, it's time for our special guest. Everybody, it's... Logan! Yes, here he is, ladies and gentlemen. Come on up. Don't jump on the table this time. Yeah, if any of you were here last week or the other day, he tried to jump on the table, which was amazing. Oh, look, it's our friend. Remind me of what? Wait, this is a different friend from last time, is it?
One.
Okay, which one is this one?
I don't. These are strays, actually. I don't. They don't have names.
So it's a rescue. Yay, Logan. And one more. Yay! And today's Logan Cookie Time is brought to you by the Hornburgers. Thank you, Hornburgers. Really fun. He's taken it. He loves. I'll tell you this. We have these regular cookies that are shaped like bones, and we use those on his walks, and he will always eat them. Like right here, but these ones, he likes to take the whole thing over to his bed and eat it, which means it's extra special, because that's the only time he ever does that. So, yay, Logan!
Just getting a little cold.
Uh-oh, she's getting serious. She's pulling out the sparkles, everybody. All right, coffee. There we go. Oh, so people are asking, are those for your stage performances, your puppets?
Yeah, I make puppets, so they're a little bit oversized.
Very cool. I've made some. I've used to do puppets all the time and did
This
some
fur
fun
is
ones.
so long too, just like a real dog, like underneath the
Yes.
fur. They're a little skinny.
That's awesome. All right. Let's see. So this. Oh, we were going back to the slideshow. Slides. Oh, I love when it goes right back to where we left off. It makes me very happy. All right. This is from Chris Chalice, and this is the first is a model of the front of the 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 gear factory where he works. Very cool. And then let's go here. Oh, very cool. Oh, I like it. Let's take a and let's get this really close. And again, it's something that you were. Oh wow, you even have like custom stickers and everything with the logo. Oh, I love those trees. The just the cone with the brown grass is
Yeah,
really
that's really
smart.
cool.
Yeah, I really like that. Wow, very cool. All right, I'm gonna shrink that back down again.
And I like there's the little like custom company name at the top.
Yeah, the custom sticker is great. I need to print out more things like that. Oh my goodness. I love it. All right. Oh, and there's the real thing. Look at that. Very nicely done, Chris.
Really good.
Okay, now, oh, very cool. Now, this one is also from Chris Chalice. This is the fourth railway bridge in Scotland. This is one of my first ever mocks and my only submit ideas which failed to get to first 100. It would need red color separators. This started my obsession with using separators in builds and got your nickname in the Elbob group. Very good. That is super cool. Wow, what a great use of separators.
Seriously, yeah.
Super smart. Wow, I really like that a lot. Very clever.
That's really cool.
Clicky bridge, says Albert Lee. Totally. um. Oh, and there's the real thing. Wow, I am impressed that you were able to. I mean, that's like spot on.
Yeah, it is.
I mean, I don't know. It looks kind of orange to me. I mean, I know it's supposed to be red, but it's like this. It's like the Golden Gate Bridge is red, but it kind of looks orange too. It's like that, like an orangey red.
That's
Really,
good.
really great, Chris. Thank you so much for sending that in. What fantastic!
Well done.
Wow. Oh, wow. Whatever that base plate is, I want it.
Yeah, that's wild.
That is super cool. I don't know that I've ever seen that. I mean, I've seen the built up ones, but never like that before. Let's see who this is from. This is from Darren Siegfried. I have always loved the beach, so I decided to build a dream sandcastle home. I love it. Well, it's what's amazing about this is I can barely see where the bricks are connected together. Like it looks like one seamless piece.
Yeah.
Wow.
I love the old school palm tree. It's always fun.
Oh yeah, those are always good. Very cool.
That is great.
Wow. Yeah, where did that base come from, Darren? If you're here, we must know. Although I'm sure Minifig Chick is probably already looking it up.
Searching it right now.
She's already bought 5 of them on Bricklink. Yeah, this is terrific. I really love it. And I love there's the starfish and the lobster.
Yeah.
Oh, and look, there's
life.
and there's even like a little tiny person inside.
Mm-hmm. Probably a shell sculpture.
Yeah, very cool. Nice.
That's really fun.
Whoa, this is some fanciness.
Wow.
This is from TrickyBricks. This is the Oculus in New York City, designed by Santiago Calatrava. It's been constructed as the WTC Transport Hub shopping mall. The form was achieved using 2 bendy bionicle spines. The building means a lot to me, but I won't go into that. Okay, well, I'm glad that it means a lot to you, and you are certainly welcome to keep your meanings to yourself. Totally fair. But this is so cool, and I'm hoping that maybe. Nope. I was hoping there was going to be a picture of the
Yeah.
actual building because like now I want to see what it really looks cool like. But this is super cool.
Can you say the
Really.
name again so we can look it up if we want to? Oculus.
Yes, it is the Oculus in New York City,
Okay.
designed by Santiago Calatrava.
It's beautiful. The sideways building with the bricks and the border around it. It's all really
Yeah, I love the base and yeah, it's like even not knowing the building, it's just a fascinating build because
exactly.
it's so not Lego. Do you know what I mean? Like it
Yeah.
doesn't have the hallmarks of all of the Lego things that we usually see.
Hmm.
I think it's beautiful. Hey Justin, welcome and thank you so much for the super chat. Says love you all, really missing Lego Masters. Thank the maker, you all are still dishing out some bricky goodness here on YouTube. Well, thank you so much. We appreciate that, Justin, and welcome. And everybody, please give a big Tricky Lug welcome to Justin. That's
Ahoy, ahoy, Jeff.
that's awesome. Ahoy, hoy, Justin. That's so cool. Thank you. All right.
And I don't know if you saw Minifig Chick did post. Yeah, it looks like that piece. It looks like it's a Junior's Pirate set from 2009.
Oh, very cool. Very, very cool. All right. Oh yeah, there's a link, of course. Really
Ooh.
neat. I would open it, but it may screw something up, so I don't want to do that. All right. This next one, it. Hey, this is you. Is this you?
No.
Oh,
Well,
this.
there's a lag, but what's on screen for me is not mine.
Oh, okay. I don't think. I mean, because this looks like the Haunted Mansion to me. I think this might be an out of order piece. I think this is back to Brickman Mosaics art. I want to
Oh yeah,
say
that looks like it would be the exterior of
it
what this
is.
looks
It's the exterior
like.
of the Disneyland Haunted Mansion because there's the hearse on the side and all that. You know what? I'm going to open up my little control here to see if what might have happened about that. So give me just one
I
second.
had said that build was ambitious. Seeing it from the outside, it's even more ambitious than I thought.
Right? Yes, this is Brickman Mosaics art. For some reason, it got out of order. I apologize. But yeah, this is the outside of it, and let's pull this in because gosh,
Get
it's even
the
more
carriage
impressive.
first.
Ahoy, hoy, Xander Cunningham. How's it going, buddy? Good to see you. Um, yeah, this is a great recreation. I love the outside, and he's got all the characters out here in front too. So very clever. Oh, it's making me miss Disneyland.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness, so good. All right.
So we're on a. I get things on a slight delay from when Flynn sees them.
Yeah,
But
sorry about that.
if I am next,
Yes, you are. You should be. You should be
talk a
next.
little about mine.
Um,
Yeah, I don't know who else does
excuse
this,
me.
but I'll get the challenge on Friday and then just like build it right then. So this was
Yeah.
literally like
Well, I
like
know that I'll forward. There it is. This one's yours. Um, yeah, I know the Zacardis, Lana and Vanessa in particular. Rob always says that they like as soon as we announce the challenge, they're like already on the, like already on it. It was
yeah, well
really
I still
great.
had my pieces out, so then it was great to like build it and then spend the rest of the week cleaning up.
Exactly. And I see.
But
Oh, you're using some of the old school pine trees. I love
yeah,
those, and
I
they
know.
no one uses them anymore. I have a huge box of them,
Yeah.
and
Well,
they're
I got them on the 100th episode. Minifig Chick sent me a prize thing because my name got drawn, and
yeah.
I had a handful of them, but now I've got like 3 handfuls of them.
That's so
um,
awesome.
uh, but yeah, so I grew up in a little redwood town of Camp Meeker, California,
Okay.
and my dad worked at a summer camp called St. Dorothy's Rest, so we lived on the property. So this is the main house of St. Dorothy's, and it's like where I did arts and crafts and like got to see puppet shows and make puppets, and the costume room there. I'm gonna do like a little shout out to the costume room. So the next slide is the reference photo, but this is main house at St. Dorothy's.
That's really beautiful. And I believe you included a photo of the real thing.
Yes.
Oh, nice. Oh, it's beautiful.
Yeah. So yeah, the scale, and then I like ended up sending a third photo and resubmitting, so I'm not positive if that made it to Mairead, but a little bit of my like clown and costume origins definitely are from St. Dorothy's costume room, and just having access to like endless thrifted costumes, very much like your Empire Theater's like little costume room.
Oh, that's so cool. I love you. You did a great job of recreating. It's really, really beautiful. And I like the scale too. Really nice scale. Very well done. Oh, there we go. Is that the one you were talking about? I think
Yes,
it must be.
there it is. That's the little stone wall that was in the first slide. So that's like, oh, I've got the minifig pieces to replicate that ridiculous outfit.
And do I spy Captain Hook's shirt?
Yes.
I thought so. That's so great. I love it. Really nice, Llano. Beautiful. And I love seeing baby Llano pictures. That's so great.
Speaking of those old school pine trees.
Yes. So this is, let's see who this is.
The awning too. Oh, and the old school palm tree, but with the regular leaves on it.
Oh yeah, I think this is from the Hornburgers. Very cute. I like the awning. I like the tree. Yeah, and the old school tree with the green leaves is really great. Very cool. Oh, cute. Very good. And look, and there they are. The Hornburgers. That is them. Very nice. And let's see. What is this? This is... Now, this looks like Amp Her Up, so I'm going to guess that this is Monica Berry. I'm going to guess that this is Monica. All right.
So much
sorry.
texture and depth with all the shades of green and yellow.
Let's see. Okay, this is the Infinity Room at the house on the rock in Wisconsin. I've been there 3 times. Once as a kid, and once on our anniversary when I was pregnant with Amp Her Up, and this past summer, but I wasn't pregnant. She was. The House on the Rock is a very interesting place, both architecturally and for the eclectic collections it houses and displays. My favorite are the doll houses, but there are so many weird and wonderful things to see. You know, I gotta say, I know this from American Gods. So this is a place where they go in the novel American Gods. If you've never read it or seen it, it's a pretty cool. They did a good series out of it. The book was better, of course, but this is really, really great. Oh, you don't even know how happy this makes me right now. Like, this makes me so incredibly happy. So cool. Oh my goodness. I love it. I'm in love with this shot, especially. Like, all of that greenery just makes me super happy. What do you think?
It's so good. Yeah, I was saying the sense of depth you get from the yellow and those like light nougat colors.
Yeah, exactly.
Contrasting with the green, there's a really beautiful sense of depth and movement.
Yeah, I love it. Really nicely done. Okay. I'm already intrigued. This is from Mr. Elmo Man. Mr. Elmo Man's favorite place is the bathroom. In this mock, there's a shower, a bath, a toilet, a plunger, and most importantly, a sink to wash hands and stay safe from coronavirus. Mr. Elmo Man can be seen washing his hands, but doesn't realize somebody is already in the bathroom taking a bath. That's awesome. Oh, and sorry, just quickly going back one, Monica Berry says it's based on the Google Earth view, that top view that we were looking at. Very, very cool. Very cool. All right. I love it, Mr. Elmo Man. Super smart.
The
It's really
shower curtain
funny.
on this is great.
And I love the toilet plunger, makes me
Yes,
laugh.
the plunger.
And the window with the cape for curtains is really
Uh-huh.
great. Oh, wow, this looks like a house from Maryland. I gotta say, this looks very much like a house from where I grew up. So this is from um, oh, okay, this is from Ms. Slowbrickta.
Yes.
Now, Ms. Slowbrickta does have a video, but we're gonna have to look at the video at the end. So we will look at the video, but it'll be after the slides. But so we'll look at the slides first. Um, so there's quite a few photos, and I'm sorry, Ms. Slowbrickta, it's a very lengthy description, so I'm not going to be able to go through all of it, but we will look at all of the pictures. Um, I love well, Ms. Slowbrickta won our the 2-week build challenge with her amazing home build, and this is just sort of like like almost a further one on, right?
The mirror pieces as like ping pong paddles is great.
Yeah, yeah, it's really, really fun. Um, let's see. Next up. Oh, look at all the little room details. So the first one was the brick facade of a red Cape Cod house. I would say it seems very East Coast. Um, um, bright yellow was one of my mom's signature colors as an artist. So dad painted the trim in the back dormer a bright yellow, even though he was afraid of heights. So that's very sweet. So the last one was the basement. And then this is also the basement with all the different little details. The ping pong table is awesome. And I love the art. I'm assuming that's your mom's artist studio with the painting.
Right. And some ribbons for prizes won.
Yeah, yeah. It's really how fun. I really, really love it. Hey, Will Harper, how's it going? And thank you for liking the stream. By the way, everyone, when you come and watch the stream, if you could do this a favor and just go down and hit the like button, just hit that little thumbs up, because it actually really helps with the algorithm of YouTube and gets more people seeing our stuff. So if you don't mind hitting that little like button when you come, a little thumbs up, we would love it. So yeah, so thank you for that. All right, sorry that little sidebar there.
The colors and the again beautiful floor tiling.
So this is the main floor with artificial Christmas tree in the front window, mom's abstract painting on the wall, a braided rug, a lavender and black color scheme, a red clock over the fireplace, a mule skull on the mantle. Yes, a mule skull, it says. This is great. And so we've got the kitchen. I love all the tile work in this. It's absolutely beautiful. Really, really lovely. All right. This is more of the same floor, just with a different. I love that purple tiling.
Yeah, I like. She said it's a braided rug. It totally.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. It totally does look like a braided rug. It's so good. 60s and 70s. Yeah, absolutely. So okay. And this is the year that Brickworm was born. Our parents added a full-length dormer out the back for the expanding family, adding 2 more bedrooms and a second path. The stairway to the second floor was painted with handprints and Fifi's paw prints. Since we were always putting our hands on the wall in the stairway anyway. This is... okay, I have to say, so Ms. Slowbrickta has not been building very long, right? Not... and I'm amazed.
Yeah.
The amount of detail that she puts in all of these things, and I think that is one of the things. And Llano, I don't know how you feel about this, but I think that's one of the things. And part of the reason why we did this challenge is when you build something that means something to you or that you know really, really well, it's so much easier to build those details in, right?
Sure.
Like, even though it took us a long time building that theater, like, I knew the direction I was going in, right? Just really,
I'm
Really,
really
really smart.
impressed that she built this in a week too, after making that huge, extravagant 2-week build.
I know, I know. Well, no, no. She says it was oh, she's only been building 2 months.
What?
That's crazy.
That's
Fantastic.
crazy.
Oh, that's great. Wait, are those snakes? um, the forced air vent in the upstairs bedroom is where I cut my foot getting out of the tub. My big brother's pet snakes got loose and found their way into the girls' bedroom. Oh man, that is classic. That is hilarious. I love that you
Which
included
wasn't
that.
stuffed animals, because at first I was worried the snakes are like going for a box full of live animals, but I think if that's the bedroom, I think those are supposed to be like a box full of
Oh my god.
snakes.
Yeah, so the stuffed animals show where the girls shared a room, and the crib is next to the wall on which Brickworm drew with crayons. Those drawings stayed on the wall for at least 14 years. You can't paint over crayon anyway. That is awesome. And we will look at your video at the end. But wow, fantastic work. The snakes are killing me. So I gotta say, I mean, they all deserve applause, but that one was just chock full of details, like everything that I love about building Lego. So really, really great. Um, all right. Wow, this looks like some impressive brickwork here. This is from Patrick Wismer. From 1993 to 2016, Knickerbockers was an all-ages music venue and bar in downtown Lincoln, Nebraska. Countless bands played with a long, dark room adjacent to the bar and the cramped kitchen where countless cheap tacos were made and sold for pocket change on Thursdays. Wow. Um, Moving away in 2010 was made all the more difficult by knowing that it would be a tall order to find a club as great as Knickerbockers. This is, I, I love this brickwork on the front is so gorgeous, and I can't tell if it's like bricks or tiles, because some of it looks like tiles to me.
It looks like there's both.
Yeah, yeah, I'm really intrigued on how that little front area was done.
Uh-huh.
This is really fantastic.
Yeah, this is definitely one where it's like, even though I haven't been there, I feel like I've been there.
Exactly, like I can see the real place in my head, right?
Yeah.
Like, oh, and there it is. There, you don't have to see it in your head. You can see it right here. Um, Look at that. The attention to detail is stunning. You did a really beautiful job, and I really love the custom sticker for the front. Um, Really good. Yeah, I don't know, y'all. I don't know what to tell you about. Apparently, Llano, your volume is going in and out. I don't know why, but I think it may be something on your. Oh, did you push your microphone away again? There we go.
The headset though.
Oh, okay. That might be easier. Very well done, Patrick Wismer. Very good. Once again, I'm so impressed by everybody's builds this week. There's always cool stuff. All right, this is from Rob Ketcherside. This is the Edo Tokyo Museum is big and chunky and full of history. No, this isn't that. This is the second one of Rob's. This is the Space Needle. I was gonna say this looks like the Space Needle to me.
Yes.
He did too, and this one just came up first. Growing up in Seattle, the Space Needle was an ever-present reference point in the city. It's so iconic that even a loose reference is obvious. I wanted to try using some of the gold hot dogs I got from my BrickCon goodie bag. To me, it's kind of like Disco Star Wars, recognizable but not really the same and just a little trashy. Well, you could have been describing me. But no, this is great. I love it. Really, really nice. The gold hot dogs are genius, and it's I don't know. It's just there's something about I knew it was the Space Needle. Even as I was reading that other thing, I was like, this is not this is the Space Needle, and I gotta say I think it's really clever how he used Travis bricks with the clips going all the way around them to hold those the hot dogs and the bars up.
It is, yeah.
Just
And it gives the illusion of a continuous curve of the sausage into the bar.
Yeah, exactly. Really, really well done. Nice. And there it is. Oh, and look, you did it. You included the top with the different color on it. Very nice. Now this is the museum. This is the museum in Tokyo. It's big and chunky and full of history. I went there in 1994, the year after it opened, while I was on an exchange program. Very cool. The second image is a reference photo from Wikipedia. The third is after I added it to the Lego Architecture Tokyo set. Oh, nice.
Cool.
What a great little micro build, and the use of the Technic brick with the pin in it for that rounded. Oop, wrong way. For that rounded bit on the side, you can see the little round window there. Very, very cool. Nice. Oh, and there it is, added into the Tokyo skyline there on the bottom right.
Cute.
Very nice addition. Well done. Wow. Really, really cool. All right. This is from Alex 23. I believe. So this is. Oh, I mean, I'm gonna look close just so I make sure that I am not doing the wrong thing. Can you? Will you, Alex? Will you just let me know if this is yours for sure? I just want to make sure. I mean, I can open it again just to make sure, but I just want to double check. I'm gonna check in my notes here.
I want to know what songs are being sung around that campfire.
Right. Yeah. So this is Alex. Yeah, absolutely. Just want to make sure. So this is Hamilton and the Squeaky Squad. After a long journey, decided to have a fire pit night to catch up with all its new members, and also the Alpha Pack showed up to see what all the noise is about.
Cute.
Very cute. I don't know if there's. Oh, there is a good. There's a close up. Oh, I love all of your animals. I see nifflers in there. I see snake. I see dogs. Lots of dogs.
Yeah, with Crypto the super dog.
I'm so impressed, Llano. I am so impressed that you know Crypto. Like, no one knows Crypto. And they're like, oh, it's Super Dog. I'm like, no, it's Crypto, y'all. Although why he would name his dog after the thing that is... I mean, that seems like, that seems like bad news. Somehow. Like, naming something after the thing you're allergic to.
Right.
I should have called Logan Penicillin, apparently.
Penicillin Cookie Time doesn't have the same ring to it.
Yeah, it doesn't. It doesn't quite the same. Mm.
We've got Scarfield and the little baby raptor too in the corner.
Yes, well, you know how much I love Scarfield.
Yes.
Just that name alone was worth, Well, and now I want to pair Scarfield up with the blue cat with the mohawk from the Monkey Kids sets. Like, I want them to have, like, adventures sometimes.
Yeah.
Oh, it's Crypto the Super Dog? Yeah, I mean, I know that it is technically Crypto the Super Dog, but for someone to know Crypto, you got to be a super nerd, so I'm totally down that. Very cool.
You know Batman's dog's name?
Oh, wait, no. You mean from Scooby-Doo, that one? The one that was on Scooby... I can't remember now.
I'm sure someone's put it in the chat already.
No, not yet.
I will keep my mouth shut if anyone wants to guess in the chat.
The Joker? I don't know. Like, if we're naming things that are like our nemesis, maybe that's the name. Oh my goodness. Oh, and I love the by the way, I love that there's that the tree has all the parrots in it and a chicken, which I'm just gonna say is Arthur J. Cluckington II, because we love Arthur J. Cluckington. And Miss Brickaroo Bonsai, my goodness, we haven't seen anything from them in a little while. But anyway, this is great, Alex. I love it. Really fun, really cute, nice collection of characters, and I love any build that has a ton of animals in it because animals are awesome.
Definitely.
Awesome. Oh, it took you a while to figure out how to hang the bats. Yeah, that can be tricky.
Totally.
That can be tricky. All right. This is from Xander. This is from Xander. Oh, and it's telling me that I'm supposed to have a dramatic reading. I'll see what I can do. I wasn't named most dramatic of my senior class for nothing, Xander. Just gonna say, you can ask your dad about that. By the way, if you hadn't heard this already, I went to high school with Xander's dad, which is awesome. All right, Bob returns to his childhood home, but arrives too late in time to see his family. With his time machine damaged, Bob has to wait a week to travel again. As he thinks about his past, a dangerous enemy lurks in the shadow of his home. Wow. I hope that was dramatic. I've got to say that I love the way that you articulated the thought bubble, right? Or, I mean, maybe articulated isn't the right word, but so that's him dreaming of the ship.
Wow.
It's really great. And that little ship build is super clever.
It is.
Really, really cool. Wow. I love it.
That's awesome.
Wow.
Yeah, the little dot and then the big dot into the cloud. I didn't realize until you zoomed in and said that was a thought bubble, but that's perfect.
Yeah, it's really, really great. I love it. And actually, it reminds me of one of the first trophies I ever got for one of our mock builds that actually, funny enough, Minifig Chick built.
Nice.
And it was the theme was California Dreamin', and she had like somebody in bed dreaming of California, and there was a
cute.
Yeah, it was really good. That's really, really fantastic. All right, Xander, nice. I really like it.
And we did have some correct guesses earlier.
Oh,
Ace.
what was Batman's?
Ace the Bat Hound.
Ace. Why don't? Is that like a? Oh, I don't. You know what? I didn't know that. But there was a dog that was on Scooby Doo that was like a superhero dog. No, that was like there was like the Blue Falcon. Do you remember that character that had like the dog, and whose name I can't remember? But I just remember because of course all I thought of was a dog in a cape. So I was like, oh,
right.
think, but yeah, I'm not sure. All right, this is from Lana Zaccardi. Awesome. Always love seeing Lana's stuff here. I'm gonna double check this because sometimes with these ones that get later down the line when there's some from multiple families, sometimes they can get mixed up a little bit. So I just want to make sure that we've got the right thing here. Yes, so this is Lana Zaccardi. Whoops, get that out of the way. So this is from Lana, and this is Lana's submission is the dream house she plans on buying when she's a teenager and has lots of money. Bless. I know. Oh my goodness. If you are a teenager with lots of money enough to buy this house, Lana, please call me and hire me. I'll help you build the house.
Definitely.
Okay. So photo 1 is this is the interior, first floor on the left and second floor on the right. It was tough to limit to only a couple of photos with everything Lana put there, so more photos will go up on Instagram. Very good. And there's the exterior. Oh, wow. So fun. And what great details.
That's really good.
Oh, I love the doghouse, right? And it looks like, and it's a baby carriage, I think, like a pram.
Like
it looks like
maybe for the dog.
At first,
There are definitely those people.
As it should be. Yeah, the star brick thing is really cool. I love that. It's so cute, and the Fabuland pieces. Wow,
that's really good.
Love
and I have to say, I did see a picture on Instagram that was a close-up of the doll shelf inside. And there's, it's like the 1x1 studs stacked up for most of them.
Got it.
And there's the Simpsons are in there, and I immediately was like, oh, that's obviously Marge with the like 2 blue studs.
Oh, that's right. That's right.
So I love that attention to detail.
Yeah, I saw that as well, and it was like, really, really, really clever. Oh, and that's what Monica Berry says. Is that a lawnmower? That's what I thought at first, but it looks to be the baby carriage, but maybe it's meant to be a lawnmower. I'm not sure which, but excuse me. It's really cool. I like it a lot. Nice work, Lana. Very good. Oh, sorry. And real quick, I wanted to show that. I love the flexi tube party lights on the upper porch in the clips that made that nice curve.
Yeah.
Very cool.
That is good.
All right, so this one is from Rob Zaccardi. Rob's submission takes his smaller sig vignette from a few weeks ago and extrapolates it to a nightclub called Havana's in New Hope, Pennsylvania, where his band played 8 to 9 times a year for 15 years. Wow. Photo 1 is the exterior, photo 2 is the interior, and photo 3 is the reference. Obviously, they got a little bit out of order here. Oh, wow, Rob. This is amazing. Wow.
Nice. The stormtrooper eating a pie.
As he should. Everyone should be eating pie. One, I love that you included mini dolls. Makes me really, really happy.
Yeah.
And I love the band on the stage is great. We can see the keyboard and the drums there, and the speaker on the wall. Oh, and I love
the bartender handing, I'm assuming, like the bill to someone.
Yes, or
maybe their phone number.
Well, who knows? A coaster, perhaps. Who knows? Really great, and the pizza there, really good. This is really fun. And I love all the posters, all the posters on the wall using the tiles.
Yeah.
Really, really smart. Really great. Oh, and look at that old school cash register piece.
Uh-huh.
Really, really cool. Nice. So that's the interior, and then this is the exterior. Wow, I love the little patio porch thing.
Nice.
Cool. I like that tree too.
Yeah.
Well, those little Technic joiners are really handy for making trees if you have enough of them in brown. Very fun. I want to go hang out there now.
Yeah. This is another one where I just feel like I'm there or I've been there.
Yeah, absolutely. Very cool. Ooh. All right. Okay, this is from, I'm going to guess Vanessa. Oh yes, Vanessa's submission is a party boat that includes aspects of her favorite minifigures and mini dolls. She actually built most of this last month, but Rob let her submit it anyway, so she'd have more time with her birthday presents from earlier this week. Totally fair. And also, happy birthday, Vanessa. I'm sorry we didn't say that earlier this week, but with Richard not being here, my brain's a little muddled. So I'm so glad that you submitted this, and I hope you had a really happy birthday. Let's take a closer look up at the... okay, I see something right away that I am super impressed by. Up in the upper right, there is a micro build of the Sistar system ship that is genius.
That's
I
really good.
can't believe it. That is incredible. I mean, because that's a complicated model, and to try to take that on in micro form is just fantastic.
Got that right here.
Yep, I've got mine up there. It's so good.
That's really cool. Look, even the little stars on the front. I love that little detail.
Really, I mean, that could be like its own submission. Like, that's just, it's incredible. Really, really well done.
The Lego store did actually do a micro build of this.
Oh, okay.
But this is not, it's using some of the same pieces, but it's not the same model.
Got it. That's very clever. Nicely done.
I'm also loving all the little Friends, like, skirt and cape pieces hanging up.
Yes. Yeah,
and it looks like Clicky is in the front left corner. We just see Clicky's back.
Oh yes! Oh, there's
Clicky's at the
Clicky. You're
party.
right. That's awesome. Oh my goodness. Okay, this next one. Wow, it's so realistic. I'm so impressed. It's so realistic. This is from Peter Hornberger. And let's see. I've got here. You know that you found a vacation gem when no one ever knows about the place that you're talking about. This is Bedford Springs Resort. And it's a fun place to escape the summer heat. And let's see. A young Andrew may have had a quick diaper change. Sorry, Andrew. At the desk, once used by James Buchanan, 15th President of the United States.
What a legacy.
Oh my God. That's too funny. That's too hilarious. May have, says Peter. Oh, and there's the recreation. Wow, what a beautiful micro build, Peter. Really, really, really beautiful. And what a great representation. The little fountain is good. All of it. And let's take a little closer look. And of course, this makes me think of those the city skyline sets, right? The little micro city skylines. Micro skitty. Wow. I love this. Yeah. This is really, really, really beautifully done. Wow. Nice, nice.
A lot of detail to take in.
I know. Now I want to see a vignette of the... I want to see a vignette of the diaper desk situation, because that's just killing
We're all
me.
imagining it now.
Another reason to use babies.
Again, such sweet little trees. I think because I built so many little trees for the Something Bricked This Way Comes animation, like my mind is like extra paying attention to different tree techniques that people use. These are really cute.
And I know that when we've talked about it before, but there's actually a guy who does amazing micro trees. He did like a whole series on Instagram of nothing but micro trees. You should look those up if you're looking for some micro tree ideas, because he did. I mean, he must have done like 25 or 50 of them. He did like a bunch. So if anybody knows what the link is, I've got him on my Instagram, but I don't have it in front of me. So apologies for that. Little Root, and it's 100.
Okay.
We did 100 of them.
Wow.
Little Root or Brick Root? Yeah, Christian Benito, who I met at Bricks Cascade, and is a super nice guy. So very cool. Oh, and we're back to the beginning again. Awesome. I'm gonna put us back here. Here we go, and we can sit and chat while I prep Ms. Slowbrickda's video.
Oh, great.
Yeah, we're gonna get that together. So let me just do a little bit of behind the scenes stuff here.
Sure.
So do you have any Little Brick Root? Yes, there we go. I thought that's.
Nice.
I thought it was something like that. Brick Root.
Cool.
All right. So where have we got here? Where's my thing? Okay.
Yeah. Well, I can take this opportunity. I just wanted to acknowledge that today is Trans Day of Remembrance, which is an annual day where we honor the victims of anti-trans violence. So I did a little micro build. I'll put this on my Instagram. But
very nice.
Little candle.
Very nice.
And flags.
Nice build. I like
Thank
that.
you.
Okay, I'm getting very close here.
Yeah, Brickworm. The flags were inspired by Minifig Chick at BrickCon had made some little flag stacking plates, and I was like, oh, why didn't I think of that? That's so simple. And I actually went ahead and made little earrings too.
Oh, nice. I'm sorry. I'm sorry that I'm not looking right in. I'm trying to get the video up, which is kind of not really helping very much right now. This doesn't seem to want to do it. So give me a second. I'm gonna make this happen.
And I did, when I put this jacket on, I was getting some comments. I just want to say today I'm styled by Target Kids. I am very lucky to fit into an XL kid size.
Oh my goodness! I remember there was a time when I could still fit into a boy's large T-shirt. Those days are long past, but yeah, I was actually able to do that.
The XLs, there's always some in the clearance section too, because it's like the.
Oh, I wouldn't even fit in a child's XL at this point. No, but I was very, 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 very skinny at one point in my life. That is not now, but yeah, that's a thing.
No, Aubrey, it's not the JoJo line. This is, I think this still has the tech. I do love the JoJo one, but this is more than magic.
Well, I think that describes you pretty well, Llano, actually.
Well, thank you.
More than magic. All right, I am almost ready here. I just want to make sure that we get the full video experience here. Just want to make sure we got this all going on. Okay. I'm going to switch us back over to here.
Oh, and Rob is just catching up with the stream. Yeah, great build, Rob.
Okay, so here is Ms. Slowbrickta's video.
Yeah.
And here we go. I'm assuming that's Fifi, the aforementioned Fifi.
Nice.
That was awesome, Ms. Slowbrickta. Very nice. Very good. Oh, I need a sip of coffee here. Wow, that was a wild ride through a lot of really cool buildings. All right. So, what was that? Oh, the video. Yes. Oh, is that the theme to... Oh, my goodness. Okay, I wish I would have known. Oh, this is just a warning to everybody, or not a warning, but just like a word out to everybody. YouTube is very aggressive about their music stuff.
Yes.
And so if you are going to put music on a video, please do use... There's plenty of sites out there that have...
royalty-free.
Thank you, Llano. Royalty-free music that you can use. So please do, if you are going to add on music, please try to use that just so I don't want to, we don't want to get any marks against us on that stuff. Yeah. But we appreciate the videos. We like the videos. No, Miss Liberta, not a problem. You didn't know. You had no way of knowing. But I just want to make sure that we don't get dinged for anything like that. Cause,
yeah, I've said before, I even have to write to YouTube and say, I wrote this music. I own the rights to it. Like, they'll ding me for using my own music because I have it licensed through online sources.
So, okay, so this is the deal. Holidays are coming up. We have, we've got Thanksgiving next week. And I've been going back and forth because I was like, oh, but everybody's going to be stuck inside for Thanksgiving this year. If we did our regular Friday show, then a lot of people would have something fun to do on the day after the holiday. But, excuse me. But I think we're going to be, like I've been saying for several weeks now, is that we are going to be, we're going to be taking some time off. Not a long time, but Richard needs to see what days that he can take off. So I'm not exactly sure what that frame of time is going to be. We'll definitely be here probably next Monday. Not sure about Wednesday, Friday or Sunday. Those might end up being the days we take off. We're just trying to find out when Richard can actually take some time off, because I really want him to have a day off that is a day off from both work and the show. So I think it'd be really great. So,
well deserved.
yes. So what I wanted to do instead was I mean, instead of like a hard challenge like we usually do, especially because I'm not sure when we will end up showing this, whether it'll be next Friday or the Friday after. This is where I would like to do our build to give challenge. So this is in case you don't know, Lego is currently doing this, and they do this every holiday season. They do a thing called Build to Give, and what you do is you build a holiday ornament. So, you know, whatever holiday ornament you're going to build it's up to you, and then you post it on social media with the hashtag Build to Give. Okay, and Build to Give. What happens is when you hashtag your piece with Build to Give, Lego donates a Lego set to a child in need. So it's a really great cause. It's really great, wonderful. It's easy. You know, I think there's a lot of I think it's a great program, and I think it's going to be really really fun. So I would love to see. You know, Lego has been so kind with us, like from being on the show, sending us sets. They've sent us things to build here on the show, and I want to have the Tricky Lug community kind of have an opportunity to give back in that way. So between now and 2 weeks from now, when we have another slideshow, I would like everybody for that to be the challenge. Make a holiday ornament, post it on social media, hashtag it with Build to Give, and then send the pictures in, and we'll do a slideshow of all of the Build to Give builds when we get back from our little time off. So I think
you need some inspiration too, Have Studs Will Travel on Instagram, I think, is a member of Tricky Love. I forget what their other name
that
was.
Well, he always signs in different names, but Joel.
Okay. Oh, that's Joel.
Joel,
Okay.
aka Yoritomo Jiriki. So he's got like multiple names online. Wonderful person who I know in real life, which is great.
Nice. Well, if you're following Have Studs Will Travel, I love what Joel did is designed something in studio, and then because it's already built in studio, is doing a bunch of variations on it.
Yeah.
So that it's a way to like post a bunch of different designs.
There you
can
go.
Hashtag it a bunch of times. I thought that was really clever. I might try playing with studio for the first time to do something like that.
Oh yeah. Oh, and Wilfred says, is it as simple as a hashtag, or do you have to upload it somewhere special? No, you like Instagram is probably the easiest. Or if you don't have Instagram, I'm not sure. Do you know, Llano? Does it cover Facebook or Twitter as well, or is it just?
I don't know. I would assume Twitter. I don't think Facebook hashtagging is very advanced.
Okay, yeah, I think so too. Probably that is best, is to do it over Instagram. And if you don't, Rob Ketterside says Instagram. And if for some reason, if there is, like you don't have Instagram or something like that, please let me know. You could email me, Flynn@TrickyBricks.com, and I'd be happy to post it to the TrickyBricks IG account. There's also a Tricky Lug IG account that I'm sure would be happy to post it for you as well. Either way, obviously with credit to you, and then that way we could make sure that it gets up there in case you don't, because I know that not everybody has the has Instagram. So let me see. You can hashtag Tricky Lug as well as hashtag Build to Give. Yeah, absolutely you can. And yeah, and anything that you build for the show, please do tag with Tricky Lug and TrickyBricks, and tag us also in it, like an @TrickyBricks in it, just because we want. If somebody comes into it for the first time, I would love for them to be able to go on Instagram and hashtag Tricky Lug or TrickyBricks and have them see all your amazing stuff. I just think that would be incredible. So I've got, let's see, our Queen of Links has got this thing here. I want to see what that is. Oh yeah, so this is the build to give. And let's see what it says. Yeah, you turn bricks into gifts. Use your Lego bricks to build a fun holiday ornament. Share with #BuildToGive, and we'll donate a Lego set on your behalf to a child in need of play. Very good. All right, so pretty much what I said. Good to know. But yeah, so please do. It's a great program, and it will get Lego into the hands of people who or kids who might not normally be able to do that. So. Thanks everybody for that. So yeah, so there's your challenge, the Build to Give challenge. Make some stuff, post it up, hashtag that Build to Give, and then send in your pictures, and we will do a nice big slideshow of those.
Awesome.
So yeah, again, I'm not exactly positive what that layout of days is going to look like, but I can pretty much say we wouldn't be here next Friday or Sunday. For sure, and maybe a couple more days other than that, just depending on how it goes. Because I was just looking at, I think, I'm trying to remember. Oh wait, now I'm seeing something. FabuFan MKE, did you send something in and it didn't make it into the slideshow? I apologize. No, I just see somebody commenting about your mock being on Instagram. Well, as you know, everybody, the putting these slideshows together is a tall order, and Mairead does an amazing job. Wanted to say thank you to Mairead for all the hard work she does putting those together. And just like when we were doing it, sometimes things slip by or don't make it, and I apologize for that. We always do try to make up for it later and show it on Monday if that's possible. So if you had something that you built that didn't make it in today for some reason, please do send it to us. I would say if it's a late entry, send it to the email. Because if you send it to the form, it's hard to track down what's new and what's not. So sorry about that.
Challenge photos at TrickyBricks?
That's right. Challenge photos at TrickyBricks.com. I don't unfortunately have it set up to show all those extra things when I have guests on. There's two separate layouts. It's very, very strange. But anyway, yeah, so please do make sure that you send that in. And by the way, one of the Lego designers posted up pictures of his, he just got a bunch of those Lego Technic characters, the figures, and I had to respond back, of course, these look really amazing with Fabuland heads on them, and he was like pretty psyched about it. So hopefully we'll see some more Lego Technics with those on there. All right, well, I wanted to thank everybody so much in the audience for joining us today, and thank you so much, Llano, for joining in and being a co-host today while Richard is out of town.
Thank you for having me.
Absolutely, always nice to see you. Excuse me. So we will be back on Sunday at 10 a.m. with our regular Sunday group chat. Richard will be back then. So that will be nice. I have no idea what we're going to show. I mean, what we're going to talk about. Sometimes, like I was saying the other day, I find the days where we don't have an actual subject is the days that we have the most interesting conversations. At least that's how it seems to me. I don't know what anybody else thinks.
You put that many people with a shared love of Lego in a room.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So Brickman Mosaic Art says, the only reason why I built the Haunted Mansion is because a lot of people love the ride and characters, and I took inspiration from Raleigh Crump and Yale Gracie. Well, Raleigh Crump is a genius, and if you don't know who Raleigh Crump is, he was the designer of many of the dark rides at Disneyland. So, a lot of the stuff in Fantasyland, a lot of the stuff. So, and that's actually quite a talent, is to be able to fit a dark ride into a small space. So, and you don't realize it when you're on it, but if you actually look at the plans, the floor plans for some of these rides, which you can download online, they are incredibly tight. And they are like, you know, the tracks are all in one room and they curve and turn around and turn back on each other. And I mean, like Mr. Toad's Wild Ride is a great example of that, like just fitting stuff in a tight place. So yeah, Raleigh Crump, if you've never heard of his work before, you should definitely check him out.
Nice.
So, all right, everybody, I wanted to thank you again for coming and joining us today. We'll be back again on Sunday. I've said all this already. Sorry. I'm like, yeah, when Richard's not here, it really is kind of like flapping in the breeze here. But I'm trying to find our, there we go. So don't forget, everyone, until we see you on Sunday at 10 a.m., to stay safe, stay healthy, wash your hands, wear your mask, get that flu shot, and we will see you next time. Bye, everybody.
Bye.
Whoops.
What a great slideshow.